Welcome back to another episode of Out of the Park 1976 Kansas City Royals, trying to beat history. And as you can see, we just can't keep up with the Twins. I mean, 55 and 30, they're looking at a 100-win season easy. We're 7.5 back. I mean, we're easily in second. If there was a wild card, we would have it. If we were in the East, we would be fighting for the division title. We just can't keep up with the Twins. Yankees have come back. They didn't look good earlier, but boy, they've stormed back. 2-game lead over the Orioles, and the Red Sox have fallen off. Meanwhile, the National League is going to par. The Big Red Machine is going to town. 9-game lead over the Houston Astros. Padres have fallen off. And the Phillies have an 8.5-game lead over the Chicago Cubs. And my Cardinals are fighting to try to get to 500. So, you can look at that, and if you can figure something out for that, good luck. Let's see here. Looking at the stats. Now, this is the All-Star break. Brett is up in the averages, 332. On base percentage, OPS, or not on base, OPS. Brett is up there. Brett is up there in doubles. WAR, Brett has got a 3.7, so he's doing good. Tom Pocat, OPS plus, still Rod Crew. Brett is number 8. You see it right there, number 8. Stolen bases, Amos Otis is up there with 27. But 2 Oakland players, look at that, 31 and 28. North and Lentz, and I don't even know either one of them. Joe Morgan has 27 with Ken Griffey. Caught stealing. Lou Brock still with 14. I don't have a player on that list. That makes me hot. And George Brett is second. So, okay, pitching leaders. Nobody in the ERA. Innings pitched, I don't have anybody there, which, that doesn't bother me that much. Ron Reed, I do not know who Ron Reed is or was, but he is still smoking it. Dave Gotts has already got 13 wins. Burt Blyleven, 15 complete games. Nolan Ryan leads out in strikeouts per 9. Who would have thought? Shutdowns. We don't have anybody doing that. At least we don't have anybody in that column. Most losses. Most shutouts. We don't have anybody in that. Walks per 9. Thank goodness we don't have anybody in that. WAR. Blyleven is at the top. Holds. Mangora has 5. Puts him tied for 4th. Saves. Don't have anybody in that. Let's see here. Quality saves. Nobody there. Or not quality save. That's quality starts. Duh. Nobody on the whip. Nobody on the thing. Looking at what we've done. See if I can do this right. I want to go here. Yep. April 10 and 7, May mediocre, June mediocre. So far in July we're 7 and 3. We're gonna have to pick that up. We're mediocre, 10 and 10. 1-run games were good. Extra inning games were good. On the road, not so much. We do play good at home. Pythagorean record says we should be a little bit better than we are. Batting average, 4th in the American League. WAR, 5th in the American League hits. Strikeouts, 2nd in the American League. That could probably be better. Okay, I need to look because I want to. Does that mean we're second as in we've got the second most? Or is that second as in we don't strike out that much? Defensively, or starters ERA 4th, bullpen ERA 2nd, runs allowed 4th, home runs allowed 4th, strikeouts 7th, defensive efficiency 5th, and zone rating 5th. So defensively we're good. Battingly we're right up there. We just I mean, look at the Minnesota Twins here. Let's go look. 10-4 in April, 15-15 in May, 22-8 in June. I mean, come on. 22-8 in June. First, look at first. Who's in their lineup? Rod Carew, Butch Wagner, Stephen By, Craig Cusick, Stephen Braun, Dan Ford, Louis Gomez. One thing that does not help us, if we go back to our team, Hal McRae, groin injury, out since June 10th. He'll be recovered in 5 days, and as a OPS 113, 1.34, 117 WRC plus. Boy, do we need him back now. Looking at our pitching staff, Gura and First. I've played with Gura. Should it be Gura? Should it be Forrest? Should it be Spittorf? Who is that guy who will take, a late spot? Doug Bird doesn't have. Paul Spittorf, I put him in there. And he did not do well. He doesn't do well. He did not. He started, and he did not do well. 5 innings, 4 innings. He did not impress me. So I'm not convinced as a starter. He's 1-1. Maybe he needs more chances starting. But he gets shelled. His FIP, look at that FIP, 158 starting. How can I do that? How can I throw him out there? He's better off the bench. Maybe I need to do an opener. Well, not with him. Yeah, do an opener. Somebody can open for him, and then he can come in. He's not bad off the bench. Where's he at here? 1.27 whip. That ain't bad. 0.4 WAR. He's not had a quality start. Inherited only 6.7% inherited runners scored. My setup man, if I could get to the 7th, actually I want to make him, I'm sorry, I hit the microphone. Put him at the 7th. So I'm looking for that because I think Leonard's not great, but good. Busby, 91 fit minus 1.34, 1.40 whips. Good quality starts most of the time. Fitzmaurice, again, same thing. Sadecki, average, which, third or fourth starter, hey, look, average is good for my third and fourth. Well, actually, like a little bit better than that. So if one of these guys will ever step up, and really there's Paul Splittorff is the only guy I could really put in there besides Gura and Forsch, and I gave him the chance. He didn't do it. So I don't know. Look at my lineups. As soon as I get Alcree back, I'll be so glad. Versus Wright, which should be most. Brett is tearing it up. And he's hot. I need that. Hopefully the All-Star break don't calm him down because we got Boston coming up. And then Baltimore. So we have a tough road. Tom Poquette, again, tearing it up, doing great. Amos Otis, awesome. John Berryberry, Al Cowens. So Chris Ward, even in 44 at-bats, he's, above average. I mean, you got a 100 being average, strikeout percentage. Rupert Jones is bad. Buck Martinez, Rupert Jones is horrible. Strikeouts. But, and just average, I've had to bring him up because of McRae's problems. Is McRae's injuries. Pautek. I mean, just horrible. Horrible at the bat. But he gets the routine balls. He gets a lot of even balls. His zone rating, he's not having a good defensive year. But these may be, wait a minute, you can't go, there we go. He gets, base running, he's not done well at all. UBR is base running value. And Pautek is just doing horrible. He is stealing bases, though. 15 stolen bases, only caught 5 times. 15 out of 20, hey. And I know this guy, yeah. John Mayberry, I expect him. Look, he's not going to be running. So I expect him to not do great on the base paths. Save for Poquette. Zone ratings. Wolford is up there, man. So, look at my wars. George Brett, Amos Otis, Todd Poquette, war. But Cookie Rojas, my shortstop, is letting me down. John Wathan has came up. And for a rookie, this should be his rookie season. Did he do anything? Yeah, this is rookie. 30 games. He's below average OPS. Maybe he'll work into it. I kind of expect that out of a rookie. I'm okay with that. Catcher ERA, 3.36 for Walton. Not great, but hey, not bad either. And he's gone cold. Makes me wonder if I want to bench him for a while. But he's got, hey, we're at the All-Star break. Maybe he'll warm up. We'll find out. So, I mean, just look at the standings. We are not a bad team. 49 and 37. I mean, we should be up there. Yankees should be plus 54 run differential. Uh, we've won our last three. Problem is, Orioles have lost their last 9 games. And we got Boston and Baltimore coming up. Those aren't easy wins. So, I don't know. Plus 137 for the Big Red. I just don't know. Now, looking here, that's not what I want to look at. On the date, look at the date. Patchen dominates over West All-Stars. South League. This must be some kind of, oh no, June 22nd. June 28th, we had slipped to 10th in the power rankings. Minnesota number 1. Our pitcher Sadecki here, he was diagnosed sore ankle. Pair development. Drop. 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 Why don't you all drops? We'll go look here in a minute at the All-Stars. Here's a good game. Didn't repressed. This is July 4th. Dennis Leonard gave up 4 hits, 5 walks, 8 strikeouts, 6-0. Good job. May should be doing that. Finished defeated New York Yankees 2-1. John Mayberry, solo home run, top of the 8th inning, give his lead a 2-1 hit. The owners pretty much, he says, happy where we're at once there's improved team chemistry. I've got to figure this out. Dennis Leonard and Doug Bird are not happy. Everybody else is okay, but I got to figure out. It just says they're unhappy with team chemistry. I need to look at some stuff on that. Top 100 prospects: Lonnie Smith, Pedro Guerrero, Wade Boggs, Mitchell Page, never heard of him. Mario Soto, yeah. Mike Scott seems Rance Mulligan's heard of him. Then here's this. This is July 6th. Lost 5-4. And then lost 3-2 to the Yankees. Tied on the bottom of the 9th. Here's one. Dennis Leonard pitched. It was 2-0 in 14 innings. Freddie Potak, 2-run single. All right. Well, let's look at the National League All-Stars. Ted Simmons looks like Gary Carter, Andre Thornton, Steve Garvey, Joe Morgan, Larry Boa, Greg Luzinski, I don't know him, George Foster. So how many Reds is that now? 3. Cedro Cedeno, Hal Oliver. 4, because you got Griffey and Jay Johnson. No starting pitchers from the Reds. 2 from the Mets. Okay, but they do have Raleigh Eastwood. American League. Tennants and Fisk. Rod Crew, John Mayberry finished the distant third. Second base. Hey, all right, George Brett, All-Star. Shortstop, I didn't expect one. Hal McRae, even though he's injured, barely squeaked by over Minnesota's. Minnesota has a center fielder. No pitchers. They got Bert Blyleven. And Mark Littell finished fourth. I don't know if that means he's going to be an all-star or not. So at the Blyleven, Garland, Goats, Guidry, Palmer, Tana, Gossage, Hartzell, and Kern, Fingers, and Littell. Yes, my guy got to be a closer. So I've got Littell and Brett. I want to see what Minnesota has a starter, 2 starters. Geez, 2 starters, a second baseman. 2 starters and a second baseman. Jeez. If you want to look, there's the National League. Pete Rose in at left field. All right. Pautek, 5 days. 5 hits. When was this? July 11th. And look at the power rankings. We are 4th. We'd be there if it wasn't for the other team that's beating us. We would be there. I don't care to do the home run challenge. He said I don't care to do the home run challenge. How do I get out of doing the home run challenge? Oh, that's not why I hit the wrong button. I figured out how to do it. How about autoplay? Okay, how about autoplay to the All-Star game? Does anybody care? It's at Riverfront, which is Cincinnati. Five to 2, American League wins. They started off real good, got 4 runs in the second, and then just held on. Rick Burleson, Boston, 2 for 2. And with an RBI, Cedro Cedeno, and Amos Otis. I didn't think Amos Otis was an all-star. What? Okay. Well, he should be. I agree. So I did have 3 all-stars. Okay. It's not what I wanted. Well, there you go. We'll come back right before the trade deadline, and hopefully we can win some more games and put us in a position where we can be a buyer.